The Ice Age is not mentioned in the Bible. It's not even mentioned in the history books prior to the 1800s. It was, however, the concept that influenced Charles Darwin to develop the theory of evolution. Former earth sciences teacher David Nelson shares how faith in the flood became idolization of ice.
You had taught that this was glacial activity,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So what was that crashing moment that went, wait a minute, this isn't an ice age? How did you even come upon that?
I think there were lots of little things, because as a teacher, and I spent 2 weeks focusing on the students on the ice age and for glaciation. But as I'm hiking and I'm seeing things and I'm trying to explain to myself how it happened, it wasn't making sense. So I never shared that with the students. It was my own, but there were just these intense times I had to write this down. So as I began writing it down, I started then to go and I started to do a lot of intense research right by me to try and figure out these answers. So this image here shows where this little town is. And if you were to talk to any of the scientists out there, and by the way, there's no such thing as an Ice Age scientist. They don't exist. There's people that just have strong beliefs about it. But if you look at signs, and the state has signs up all over about the glaciers, the Ice Age, and there's Ice Age trails out here. There's Ice Age Center, just 2 miles away, is the Ice Age Center for Wisconsin. This is like where people come to learn about the Ice Age, but when you really go there and study it, it doesn't explain. It really doesn't explain. It just reveals that, yeah, there were two forces that came together.
So it just tells you a story.
It tells you a story. So like when you look at this picture right here, they'll say, well, do you see that hill? That's a moraine, all right? And a moraine is a place where there's this deposit of rock and all sorts of debris. And they say that's the edge of the Lake Michigan lobe. Across the valley is a hill, and that's the edge of the Green Bay lobe. So they'll say that. But when I was studying this area, I was like this actor in Close Encounters, where he became obsessed with this mountain and that's kind of how I was during this time. I was so obsessed to try to figure out just how did this all come to be? And I pencil sketched this area. So when you look at this area, it basically is a hill that's now broken up, but it's all flat spots. And it just doesn't make sense. Why would glaciers do this?
So not the weight of the, what do they say, the weight of the glacier made it flat? Is that their...
Well, when I did read what the scientists were saying, because every once in a while, U.S. geologists would send some people in to do some research and all, and like for this, they were like, gyrations at the edge of the ice. And I'm reading this and I'm thinking, I don't think so.